Hi and welcome to the 76 Hammer tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to turn players and weapons invisible. This can be used for a scary effect or whatever you want. A couple minigame maps have done this for, MG Invisible Men is what this is used in, but I'll show you how to do this. So the first thing you want to do is browse for your tools trigger and place it somewhere. This is going to be the area where the player turns invisible. I'm going to have mine be this doorway here. Press Control T on it to make it an entity, and then make it a trigger multiple. Next, you want to go to the Outputs tab, and this is where the magic happens. Click Add on Start Touch, exclamation point, activator, add output, render mode, space 1, then add another output on start touch, activator, alpha, and then in the parameter override, this is the amount that you want the player to be visible. 255 being max, 0 being minimum. I want the player to be half visible, so I'm going to make mine 127. So now this will make the player halfway invisible. Now if you're wondering what this render mode does, I'll show you on the VDC here. Just go to render mode. Alright, here we go. The render modes. These are the available render modes for Source Engine. There's a description for each one of these here. Now these are all represented with a number. It doesn't tell you what number it is here, but if you would like to find out the number, all you have to do is create an entity in game, make it an NV sprite, and then under render mode, select the render mode here that you want to use, and then turn smart edit off, and it'll be render mode and then the number. So that's how you find out the render mode. Now, if you want to turn a weapon invisible, and I'm going to do this using this other doorway here, it's vice versa, the same thing, except under the outputting, instead of activator, you want to put the weapon. So I want my knife to be invisible, so you want to put weapon underscore knife. Now do note that when you target an entire class like that with the weapon knife, it's going to make all of them invisible. So none of them will be visible. All the ones that are present will become invisible. So you can do this by naming all your weapons before you set the invisible. It can be tricky, but I'm sure you guys are smart and you can figure out a way. But I'm going to compile this now, and then I will see you in Counter-Strike. Okay, so here we are in Counter-Strike. Go ahead and join a team, and to check to make sure this is working, you're going to want to turn on SV cheats, open up your console, and set it to third person. You just type in third person for this and it'll go. Then you'll have a third person view of your player. I walk through this, and now I'm half rendered, and I set one to make me completely invisible for right here. So when I walk through this tunnel, now I'm completely invisible. So it's just, as people call it, dancing knife. So you can use this for a scary effect if you just want to have, like, knives versus players. And then over here, in this doorway, I have set the thing to make my knife invisible. Boom! Now I am 100% invisible. And if you turn on dev mode for wireframe, I'm not even rendered anymore. Not here at all. So if I go back through here, it'll make me half visible again. If I kill myself, go back. And now I want to show you what I was talking about with it changing them out. If I type give weapon knife a couple times, it'll drop a whole bunch of knives on the ground. Now watch what happens when I go through this trigger. It'll make all those knives invisible, because it's targeting the entire class here. Then those knives are still there, they're just invisible. So when you target the entire class, it will make them all invisible. That's why if you name them first, it'll be fine. But in conclusion, I hope this tutorial has helped you. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.